This program will trace the movie careers of Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, one of the world's greatest comedy teams. Abbott and Costello first met in burlesque in 1936, and it didn't take them long to become stage stars. They quickly moved to radio and a national audience. In 1940, Hollywood called. They were so successful that by the end of the 40s, Abbott and Costello had become the #1 box office attraction of the decade. Their first theatrical film appearance was considered by many to be One Night in the Tropics. However, Bud and Lou's actual screen debut is now thought to be in this recently discovered rare newsreel. When television arrived, it arrived with Abbott and Costello. They were incredibly popular and appeared on TV often. They would sometimes use the exposure to promote one of their feature films. The team was also seen in many other short films throughout the years, including government screen magazines, charity promos, more newsreels, even a soapbox derby movie. In this documentary, it's Abbott and Costello's starring feature films that will be showcased. Funny film clips, hilarious bloopers, and riotous coming attraction trailers. It's all here in Abbott and Costello in the movies. Featuring highlights from Buck Privates, Ride 'em Cowboy, Who Done It, Lost in a Harem, Time of Their Lives, Abbott and Costello Meet Frankenstein, Coming Round the Mountain, Abbott and Costello Meet Captain Kidd, Dance With Me, Henry, and many more. You've just bought a ticket to the most laugh-packed comedy compilation ever. So take a seat, sit back, and imagine yourself at the neighborhood movie theater enjoying those classic years of Abbott and Costello in the movies.
You're 40 years old and you're in love with a little girl, say 10 years old.
This one's gonna be a flip.
Well, wait till I finish.
Now I'm going around with a 10-year-old girl.
Wait a minute.
You got a good idea where I'm gonna wind up.
And for music, the sensational creators of Boogie Woogie Rhythm. The top trio of radio, records, and screen, the Andrews Sisters.
Can't blow a note unless the bass and guitar is playing with him. He makes the company jump when he plays reveille. He's the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B. He was the boogie woogie bugle boy of Company B.
Now, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bingo.
Quiet.
Well, I had it.
Never mind that. Let's go around. Let's go around. Let's
Why
go.
don't you make up your mind?
No cutting in, sorry.
The captain wants to see you at once.
Oh, now, wait a minute. Don't give me that okay.
Wait a minute.
What?
Where's Herbie? Where's... How did you get up in that tree?
How did I get up in a tree? I sat on it when it was an acorn.
We're 130 million strong, and we're sticking with you right along. This is really your lucky day. So, buddy, what you say? Just throw your hat to the sky, up where the stars that fly, and keep your country rolling it high. You're a lucky fellow, Mr. Smith.
How do you like that? Not a cop within a mile from here. Go get me a cop.
Sure.
What?
It's Laugh Ahoy, my hearties, with the new comedy rage of the nation. Those gay, goofy, hilarious nitwits of the Navy, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, in a bigger, better, funnier show than Buck Private, in the Navy.
Taste that dish.
Shall we?
They'll torpedo your troubles and blitz your blues. Aided by this grand cast of fun and music makers. Dick Powell, those sensational boogie-woogie singers, the Andrews Sisters, lovely Claire Dodd, Dick Foran, Butch and Buddy, Shemp Howard, the Condos Brothers, in the merriest Navy musical that ever hit the screen.
What do I care about the petty officer? I got no use for a petty officer.
No, I think. Could this possibly belong to you, sailor?
Hey, hey. Head to the bridge.
crap.
So long, goodbye, sailor, see you again. 'Cause you're off to see the world and see what makes it tick. And earn your promotion for do it quick. So long, but not forever, goodbye. We'll see you again when you put back into port. So long, bon voyage to you, 'cause you're off to see the world. We're in the Navy, watchdogs of liberty. We're in the Navy, crafty, happy-go-luckies under the sea. First in line and first to clear the deck. Any galoot who wants the truth will get it in the next. So gangway, don't cross the bow. We're in the Navy now.
Young America takes to the sky. And today, a few short months after intense training started, this country is well on the way to having the world's finest air fleet. Sleek bombers, fast pursuit ships, transports, and scouting planes. These ships are manned by crews who short weeks ago were cadets at Army Training Academy. In the scenes that follow, partly fact and partly fiction, you will see what life with the flying cadets is like. For many, the beginning of a promising career.
Mister. Go back those shoulders. Well, make a move there, mister. Look straight ahead, mister. Turn around.
Obviously, you're not pilots, and I doubt if you're very good mechanics.
There must be something around here that we can do.
Sure, Major. There's thousands and thousands of guys like you and I that want to do something to serve their country. Maybe we haven't got training, but we're willing to try. Honestly, we'll try hard, too. It don't mean nothing if you don't give us this chance. After all, our heart's in the right places.
I understand all that.
Look, Major, when I was a little bit of a kid, I was too fat to play on a baseball team, so they made me the bat boy. And then when the football season came around, I couldn't run fast enough to make the football team, so they made me the water boy. And now, Major, when you're training the biggest team that we ever had, there surely must be a place for Blackie and I, maybe as a water boy or a bat boy. Won't you, Major, give us a chance?
So you guys wanted to get in the air service, huh? Well, brother, you're in it. Now get busy and taxi that plane off the field.
Come on, you heard what he said. Taxi the plane off the field.
Taxi! Taxi!
What are you doing?
Oh, taxi!
What's the matter with you?
Gotta get a cab, get the plane off.
No, there's nothing of the kind over here.
Okay. Which way are we going? This way?
That way. What's the matter now?
Can't budget.
Come on, get on that wheel.
Okay. Wait a minute.
Right.
Contact! Contact!
What are you talking about?
Oh, ain't you a aviator? Contact.
All right.
That means...
Well, get a hold of it. Come on. Come on. What's wrong now? What is the... What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? That. Oh, all right.
Under the supervision of competent instructors, cadets receive the finest training in the world. They learn the technique of flying.
Boy, is it cold. Why did they put air cooling systems in these hangars? I'm going out and get my jacket. back in that seat or get off. Look what he tells me to get off. Off! Becky, take my hand. Huh? Take my hand. Bring it out to me. And then you fly
his head off. He's deserving of it. Look at him. Oh, boy.
You shot an arrow through the heart of her teepee. What a show of shows. What a super saga of laughs, girls, music, and excitement. Plus, rip-snorting action by that Western ace, Johnny Mac Brown. Plus, the music of the sensational sepia songstress, Ella Fitzgerald.
A tisket, a dasket, I lost my yellow basket. And if that girlie don't return it, don't know what I'll do.
No, just a minute. Yeah. My ass! Come on, going.
Abbott and Costello, bouncing from laugh to laugh like Mexican beans. In Rio Rita, designed for mirth, music, and romance, and having the fun time of their lifetime, surrounded by muchachas, and up to their ears in gay fiestas. It's the most grande riot you ever saw north of the Rio Grande. You'll say sombreros off to its hot tamale Romeos, its sweet senoritas of song, its noteworthy cast, and its breathtaking musical thrills.
Hey, Algie.
What?
Look at the chicken over here.
Well, that's...
Chicken! What a chicken! Algie!
They're shipwrecked, and you'll be laugh-wrecked at this uproarious riot starring Bud Abbott and Lou Costello. With Virginia Bruce, Robert Page, Leif Erikson, Lionel Atwill, Nan Wynn, the Tip-Tappin' Toe Dancers, Sharkey, and those sensational harmony hits, the Four Ink Spots. See Abbott and Costello as expert seamen on the high seas.
All hands on deck! All hands on deck! Yeah. Okay, it's mine. Whoa! I don't know what I'm doing here! Woo! Woo! Put the boards together! Put them together! Are you really? You are? I think I am too. Look, it's Sharky. Stop now, Sharky. Don't eat me. I saved your life, you lug. Get the hell out of here. Get the hell out of here. Wasn't that beautiful? Good night, Stinker.
What happened?
Went out like a goddamn light. Look how they catch fish with chicken. Wait a minute. Dessert. I got nothing.
What's the matter?
Be goddamned if I know.
Well, we've come a long ways, Wellington. You remember The Republic Theater on 42nd Street.
The old hole ain't the same.
No. Do you remember the dressing rooms in the old Republic Theater?
The old hole ain't the same.
Do you remember Gypsy Rose Lee?
The old hole ain't the same.
This is murder.
Murder!
Are you scared? Don't be. Those masterminds of detection, those terrific sleuths, Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, will solve this crime or die in the attempt.
Hi, Doc. How's things? Look out. Move. We don't want to climb up here.
Who done it? Wouldn't you like to know? Could it be Patrick Knowles, or William Gargan, or Louise Albritton, or Jerome Cowan? Or could it be Abbott and Costello?
You know, if we find the hand that fits that glove, we've got the murderer. Fits me perfect. I'm...
Oh, we're going to rebroadcast Murder at Midnight tonight. We're going to tell the whole radio world who killed Colonel Andrews.
And how come the colonel was bumped off just as you showed in the script?
How would I know? Maybe I'm such a good writer, I gave someone an idea. I got the funniest feeling that something's gonna happen.
Well, even the horse is laughing. And no wonder. Abbott and Costello are committing lunacy again in the laugh riot. Damon's Runyon, It Ain't Hay. With lovely Grace McDonald, Cecil Kellaway, Eugene Paulette, Patsy O'Connor, Richard Lane, and Leighton Noble and his orchestra. In a gay and gleeful jamboree that moves from the sidewalks of New York to racy Saratoga. You'll chuckle when Costello first learns what a horse eats.
Finnegan eats his fodder every day.
Sure.
What's his funny? He eats his fodder.
You'll howl when the boys try to outbook a bookie.
I bet $10. $10, right?
They're off. The race is over. You lose.
Open up your heart and sing the Sunday serenade. Nobody did, nobody did. Hallelujah, by golly, by did.
You know you were driving over 35 miles an hour? A minute. 35 miles an hour.
A minute. This car won't go an hour.
You. Well, boys, how are you? Glad to see you. Hello, Joe.
Hello, Joe.
What's wrong, Joe?
Me and my big mouth in trouble again. Jesus Christ, get somebody else, will you?
Oh? What's the matter now?
How do you like that? I can move in here with 2 tickets, now I got 6 of them.
Will you ever learn?
Say, I hope you guys can pay your bill. Kitty just told me they got a new efficiency expert here, and he's plenty tough.
Uh-oh.
Plenty tough?
Anybody that can't pay his bill winds up in the alley, all cut up and bleeding.
In the alley. Cut up and bleeding. Must be a gruesome sight. I'm going out and try and dig up some money.
The goddamn chump forgot to tell me to hold the ticket.
All right,
Here she comes now. Look at her.
Take it easy now.
Oh, boy. Isn't she beautiful?
Do you think so?
The way I feel right now, anybody's beautiful.
What's the matter?
Flash,
What?
I got a pee-pee.
All right. Don't forget to hit the counter when you come in. Action! Hey, tell her.
Tell who?
Tell her.
I'll tell her. Where is she?
Where is who? I said tell her.
Tell her what?
Tell her nothing. I want to tell her.
Well, go ahead and tell her. I don't care.
No. Tell her in the bank.
Tell her in the bank. Tell her outside. Tell her any place you want. I will listen.
When I say tell her, I don't mean tell her.
Well, what do you mean?
Tell her.
Tell her.
Now you've got it.
No, I got it. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Oh, come on. Get out of the way. Get out of the way.
Don't hit my camera.
Come on, let's look around here. Someone here.
Don't get so rough. Hello? Hey, Flash! Look at the size of the big goddamn icebox. Okay.
Cut.
Hey, Flash, he's got us locked in.
Let's find out.
Hi-ho, on the port side! You lay over, down with that mare! Yo! Must be a small boat, this here one.
Good. Hey, you boys looking for somebody?
Is it Doc here?
Well, it's about time you got here.
Where you guys been?
Working?
Doing what?
Shooting people. Perfect day for it.
You mean you already shot?
Ah, shut up, for Christ's sake. That's right.
What's the matter with you?
There goes a girl I've been in love with all my life.
In love? Do you know that girl? You ever meet her? Are you going crazy? You must be. Let's find out how to get on this train. Come on, don't stand in a daze. Wait, will you wake up? Excuse me. It's all right. All right, stop it. Don't get silly. Not me. Stop it. I don't like it.
Johnny!
What's the matter with you? Oh, don't.
First trombone. First sax. Second sax. First base. Second base.
Third base.
Shortstop.
Shortstop. First trumpet. First trumpet. Second.
Shortstop! Hey, shortstop! Nothing wrong with the goddamn camera now, sir. Cut!
Yikes, Mr. Manfield.
Hey, you're steel, too.
Yikes and away. We're those jolly jerks on the trail of a fancy fox hunt. They're living the life of Riley with Newport's smartest cuties and Southampton's bathing beauties. With Arthur Treacher, Marion Hutton, Kirby Grant, Thomas Gomez, and Gillis, Will Osborne and his orchestra. It's the season's big coming-out party and a perfectly ripping weekend with Abbott and Costello making Fox passes at the Lasses.
Now, when you get it fixed, whistle in and out town.
Okay.
Nobody doubt it, I mean no doubt about it, I'm in love with you.
Well, sir, if I may start undressing you now, you're going to undress me.
Yes, sir.
The last person that ever undressed me was my mother, and that was a year ago.
You tea at 2 and you ruined the scene.
Albert.
Ah, screw.
Albert here has been so busy making money that he really hasn't had time to gather an education.
Are
He's
you
just...
still bullshitting?
And I can bet a horse can get 10,000 back for two. But for goodness sake, what does it take? What does it take to get you?
I have the only key that will open the door. And I'm keeping that so that my husband Nemesis cannot reach her to marry.
No. At least give us a sporting chance.
I expect to do this in one stroke.
Let's pour on this hole.
One.
Yeah. You will. I won't. You will. I won't. You will. Screw you.
Cut.
I'd leave my Yakion for you. Ooh, you're the nicest man I ever knew. Ooh, if you take me and just break me in the business too. Ooh, I'd leave my Yakion for you.
Seven's their point in a gambling joint, where the schnapps is top, but the cows ain't true.
I think I'm getting the Mickey.
It's Dangerous Dan McAbbott and the guy who is known as Lou, bringing you those roaring days of Oh You Kid and 23 Skidoos.
Oh, you kid. You tell him, upholstery, you got the stuff. You tell him, ammonia, you've got the spirit.
Come. I'm going to help Captain Sam.
Atta boy.
Because I'm true blue.
Atta boy.
I'm afraid of nobody.
I know, but take it easy.
What is the fella's name on third base?
What is the fella's name on second base?
I'm not asking you who's on second.
Who's on first?
I don't know. Third base.
So you slipped us a cold deck just because of a dame, huh?